Namaskar. Let me welcome you all to today's episode of Sitar Learning Essentials. Today we are going to discuss an important aspect, GATH TODA, related to sitar. In past, we have heard many musicians referring as GATH TODE ka baaj or TODA, GATH TODA. Some people call Tan, TODA, etc. So, students often ask this question, Guruji, we understand what GATH is, what Tan is, but what TODA is. Now, this GATH, sitar compositions are generally called GATH. Instrumental compositions are also called GATH, any instrumental composition in general, which is bound into certain rhythmic cycle, be it teen tal, ek tal, jhap tal, rupak, or any other tal cycle. Okay. So these are called GATH. The GATHs, as we have discussed in our past episodes, it can be vilambit based on tempo, it can be madhyalaya, it can be drut, it can be ati vilambit, it can be ati drut, it can be somewhere in between madhyalaya and vilambit, which is called madhya vilambit. Anything in between madhyalaya and drut is called madhya drut. So we have discussed all these different types of compositions or GATHs based on the tempo, how they are segregated into different types of compositions, types of GATHs. Now, bandish, vocal bandish, they are having the speciality of having lyrics because they are sung. But sitar compositions are similar, but they don't have the lyrics or they don't have the language, but they have the language of right hand. Not any language like it is not Braja Bhasha or Hindi or any other language, because this is played. For an example, we all know Alabella Sajana Ayori on Rag Ayir Bhairav. Now, if this particular composition is played as is, now we are trying to replicate the melody of this composition and the way the swaras or notations are placed against the beats of the rhythm cycle. Now, if we try to convert it an instrumental version of this, it will have some right hand patterns. Or something like that, where you see dense right hand movements come into picture. More than one stroke comes against one note to make that more feeling, to make that more attractive in terms of instrumental music. Now, once we are playing one note, one stroke patterns, for an example, so this is called Tan, where one note and one stroke comes. In Sarod, this is sometimes called Ek Hara, because one note, one stroke. And whenever we play something like this, you see this is having broken patterns in between, so it is not all uniform. But the basis of this is to play more than one stroke, be it 2 stroke, be it 3 stroke, or be it 4 strokes in one swara itself. For example, in past, in drut compositions, this kind of vistars were there. You might have listened to many great instrumentalists like Ustad Imdad Khan Sahab, Ustad Inayat Khan Sahab, Ustad Yusuf Ali Khan Sahab, Ustad Ilyas Khan Sahab, Pandit Balaram Pathak ji, or even many other, Waliullah Khan Sahab, Muhammad Sharif Punchwale. The musicians of their generation, you might have heard in drut composition and fast compositions, this kind of vistars were predominant. For example, these kind of compositions were there for Vistas were done. So these were called TODA, because Tan is one note, one stroke, as I mentioned, and then this TODA, you see, it comes as broken way, like, so as if someone has broken it. So that can be one reason why it is called TODA, because Todana means to break. Okay. And the sitar gaths or instrumental gaths, particularly sitar gaths, are based on TODA. So TODA based gath. So for an example, let me add tabla. It will make more sense. You will understand how these are positions based on the beat. There are some places where we are mixing TODA and Tan. So these are called Tan TODA. So you see how the Gath Tode ka Baj used to sound like, and what is TODA and what is Tan TODA, all these aspects we have tried discussing. Now in Vilambit Gath also there are Vistar based on TODA. So let me demonstrate it a little bit. The Vistars, the Alankars that we are imposing here, da ra da ra da ra da ra da dri da ra da. So all these are toda anga. Da dri da da ra da. Small, or if it is medium size or it is long, all these are toda style. Da dri da ra da. I hope with this demonstration on Vilambit and Drut, the concept of Gat Toda, Tan Toda or Toda as a subject, you have understood. We are coming up with many interesting topics of instrumental music, particularly of Sitar and Surbahar. So please stay tuned and listen and watch to our episodes to know more about all these aspects. Thank you very much. And those who have not subscribed to our channel, please do that by clicking on the bell icon on the top and enable all notifications so that we upload any kind of this kind of informative videos, or if we upload any music, you directly get notification and you have an opportunity to watch it. Namaskar, all the best.